welcome to the Activated Storytellers 29th podcast, January 18th, 2007.
This week's story is Simple Ivan, a folktale from Russia.
Hi, I'm Dennis.
And I'm still Kimberly.
And I'm still Zephyr.
And we are not very still. We are always active. We are the Activated Storytellers.
This week we are podcasting to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
But we're not going to talk about that because we didn't talk about where we were last week. We were in Las Vegas.
So we're going to talk about that this week.
Yes, we're going to catch up with ourselves eventually. But last week we were in Las Vegas and we premiered a new show.
Yes, we did. We have opened our show Quizzical Quests, 4 multicultural folktales, and presented in a wide variety of performance skills. We don't just tell stories, people. We thoroughly activate them.
And like the last production we did, one of the stories in this show features a dragon.
But it's an all-new dragon. The last dragon we had was really old, older than me, in fact. We got a new dragon. And one of the stories in the show is one you are going to hear today.
Right, except in the show, you don't really hear it. Well, you hear the music to it, but we don't talk when we do the story that we're going to tell you today.
Yes, it's acted out in mime, except for some narrator lines between scenes, but it's acted out in mime to music. But today we had to do a different version because you can't see mime very well.
No, you really can't. So we decided we'd tell you the story today, but when you come see us perform it, you will be seeing us.
Now, in Las Vegas, we did something that a lot of people do in Las Vegas. We went to see a great show, Penn and Teller.
Yeah, Penn and Teller are awesome. I was hoping to see them, actually, for a while. They're some favorites of mine, and I actually got to talk to them after the show.
Hey, speaking of speaking, not speaking, Teller doesn't talk during the show either.
Which is ironic that he would be named Teller, but no, he doesn't talk during the show, but he does talk when he's not doing a show.
Yes, we heard him speak after.
Yes, I actually, I have heard Teller's voice. I have talked to Teller.
Yes, now, I first saw Penn and Teller 26 years ago, in 1980. I was living in San Francisco, and I had a friend from out of town who came to visit, and he wanted to go see a show. So somehow or other, he settled upon this review of comedy and magic called the Asparagus Valley Cultural Society. It had 3 performers, 2 of which were Penn and Teller. They had a third partner in those days, a fellow named Weir Chrisimer, who played piano and sang songs. They were very funny. We loved them, and very few people had heard of them at that time. And in fact, I went to see another show not long after that, and I saw Penn and Teller in the audience, and they were able to mill about without being recognized. They wouldn't be able to do that now. But after the show in Las Vegas, as they were greeting the audience in the lobby, I went up to Teller and asked him, whatever happened to the third member of the troupe? And without missing a beat, he said, we killed him and took his clothes.
Those guys are characters. I like the advertisements for their show coming in to the lobby of the Rio. They have all these advertisements up for the Penn and Teller show, and they'll say various things like fewer audience entries than last year.
They were a kick.
Yes, I especially loved the volunteer bits. They had some volunteers from the audience that they really used in rather unusual ways. One woman was involved in a knife-throwing act, and she was blindfolded, having knives thrown at her and then throwing knives, and it was a big gag.
It was a hoot, because the audience was in on the joke the whole time, and it was a hoot. I'm
kind of glad I wasn't the poor woman. They must have given her a heart attack.
My one complaint about Penn and Teller is the show was just too short, but it's a great show. And normally the prices you would pay for a show like that would be quite steep. But we've discovered that there are places, they are called...
Insider's Tip coming up. Here we go.
Insider's Tip. Tix for You, Tix, or Tickets for You. There are 4 of these outlets in Las Vegas. One of them is right on the Strip by the big Coke bottle. We went to the one down on Fremont Street, which is a bit more difficult to find because it's in the lobby of a hotel.
But parking was easier.
Yeah, when you go to Las Vegas, look for the big Coke bottle on the Strip. You can get discount tickets to all kinds of stuff there.
Yes, they don't have tickets to every show. The ones that are maybe newer and more in demand, they won't have. But a lot of the ones that are very popular, like Penn and Teller, they will have. And so we picked up those half price on the day of the show. You have to go the day of the show. And Zephyr also picked up a half-price ticket to an attraction that he went to.
Star Trek The Experience. I've been going there for pretty much every time we go to Vegas for a couple of years now. It's a big favorite of mine. I'm a themed entertainment attraction industry kind of buff, And so I have to go and see these things. And they got 2 things at Star Trek The Experience. They have the Klingon Encounter and Borg Invasion 4D. And both of them are intensely awesome.
You also did the backstage pass this time.
That's right. I did something I don't normally do, which is I splurged and got a backstage tour because being the themed entertainment buff that I am, as I mentioned before, I had to go backstage and see how everything was done. And for about $30 extra, you can go backstage and see how all of the effects are done, how they have a transporter effects on the Klingon Encounter, where you actually get beamed up onto the Enterprise. It's really startling, and I actually got to see it done with the lights on, which was definitely an eye-opener. I loved it.
Now, from what I understand, too, you had to sign a waiver in saying that you would not disclose this information.
Right. I'm not allowed to talk about too many of the things I saw back there. So.
All right, you grab that arm. I'll grab this one. Let's see if we can get him to talk.
Talk.
No.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Now, you're never going to give away one secret for us?
One secret? Why would I give away one secret? I even have a certificate here that says I've been entrusted with the secrets of Star Trek The Experience.
Well, there you have it. Loyalty to Star Trek trumps loyalty to one's parents. Okay, no problem.
All right, I think it is time for our story this week. This is Simple Ivan from Russia.
In this story, Ivan is very lazy. In fact, he sits around the house all day until his mother gets tired of looking at him and she tells him to go outside and play.
Ivan, you sit there all day long. Now, you go outside and play. Go.
I don't want to.
Now, you go outside, and maybe you'll get lucky. You'll find some money. Go outside. Goodbye.
Do what? Money? What?
Das vidanya.
So Ivan went out walking, looking for money on the ground. He didn't find any, but before long, he came to some workers in the field.
Oh!
Hey, you guys, yeah, have you seen any money or anything?
Money? Yeah, I've seen nothing but sweat.
No, I gotta find money. I'm looking for money.
If you want money, here, take a hoe and go to work.
No, I can't work for it. I'm just looking for money. So if you guys see any money or anything, can you?
You're on our way, kid.
All right,
get out of here.
Beat it, kid.
What?
Yeah, better scram.
Yeah, out of here.
I don't.
Go. So Ivan went back home and told his mother what happened.
Ivan, when you see people working in the field, you say, "Good job, keep it up," huh?
Oh.
Now then, off with you. Das vidanya.
So Ivan went out walking again. Soon he came to some mourners at a funeral.
Oh, my great Aunt Betsy.
Hey. Oh, I got it. Okay. Good job.
What?
Huh?
How dare you?
What? Good. Keep it up.
What are you
Good
doing
work.
here?
That's horrendous.
Get out of here.
What?
Go.
Oh.
So Ivan ran back home and told his mother what had happened.
Oh, Ivan, when you see people at a funeral, they are sad. You should be sad. You cry. Huh? You cry.
Oh.
Now then, off with you. Das vidanya.
So Ivan went out walking again, and this time he soon came to a wedding party.
Oh, I got this one in the bag. Okay.
What are you doing? You're spoiling the mood. We don't cry until later. Get out of here.
Oh, get out of here. Go. He's ruined my wedding.
Beat it, kid.
Hey.
So Ivan ran back home to his mother and told her what had happened.
Oh, Ivan, when you see people at a wedding, you should be happy. You should play your flute for them, huh? Yes. Now then, das vidanya. Goodbye.
So Ivan got a flute and went out walking again, and soon he smelled smoke. And then he saw fire.
Fire!
A house was on fire, and firemen were trying to put it out.
Fire!
Here we go.
Do what? Oh, hey, wait, I got it.
Come on, hurry up. Help us,
Here,
kid.
Here, get this bucket. Put the water in it.
No, don't just stay there playing that stupid flute. Take a bucket.
Bucket.
Finally, they put out the fire, and they were very angry at Ivan.
Yada.
Get out of here.
Hey.
I'm going to bean you one if you don't beat it. So he ran back home to his mother and told her what happened.
Ivan, no. When you see a fire, you take a bucket. Here, like this. You take a bucket, you put the water in it, and you pour it on the fire. Huh? No, off with you. Do svidanya.
So Ivan got his bucket and went out for a walk, and soon he smelled smoke again, and then he saw another fire. It was a campfire over which a chicken was roasting.
It smells good.
Oh, yes. Can't wait to get my hands on that.
Wait, what is that?
Looking good.
Water?
Put out our fire! Grab him!
Why, how dare you put out our fire? Arr!
It was going to burn you. It was a fire. I mean, it was
I'll show you what burning is.
What? Ah!
So he ran back home to his mother and told her what had happened.
Ivan, when you see a fire with a chicken, I give up. All right. You sit where you were. Stay there. I will lock the doors. You don't get out. And you read these books. Read.
Yes, his mother decided that maybe he'd better not go out into the world until he was not quite so simple. And that's the story of Simple Ivan from Russia. And we chose that story this week for no reason at all. Well, actually, I guess the reason is that we premiered it in Las Vegas, which we're talking about.
Right. We just opened that one up. That was a lot of fun doing this show.
Well, and it's also appropriate, I guess, in that the story is about Ivan, who goes out looking for money and doesn't find it. That happens to a lot of people in Las Vegas, too.
Now, Simple Ivan is a story that we have done, reincarnated several times.
Only we've changed it this time.
Well, we always managed to change it. The first time we did it, we had a cast of 4, and it's when we were just starting our theater company. Zephyr wasn't even with us, and we toured with it, and then we revamped it when Zephyr was about, how old were you when you played in Simple Ivan the first time?
I believe I was somewhere between the ages of 6 and 8. I'm not positive on that.
We get a little fuzzy on dates here.
But during that production of it, I played Ivan, who's a boy, and this time we have a boy playing a boy, although he's almost a man now.
Yes. Now, this time Zephyr is playing Simple Ivan in the stage version.
Almost?
Yeah, almost. 16 is almost a man. Yeah, not quite yet.
And the other stories are The Golden Pitcher from Mongolia, which we've also brought back from before, and
a few cast changes in that one in this reincarnation.
Yes, that's true.
Well, in the Golden Pitcher, this time Zephyr's playing the Emperor. I'm the Doctor. He used to be the Doctor. We like to swap things around a bit, don't we?
We do. It's always been kind of standard that whenever we have a story with an emperor or a king or a ruler in it, it's always been Dad plays the said ruler up until now.
Yeah, but last time you played the old man, my grandpa. And now Dad's playing my grandpa. Your dad's playing. This is weird. We really are a family, guys.
No, I can't play the old parts as convincingly anymore because I'm going through a beardless phase.
Oh, is that why?
The other 2 stories are Luck and Money, which is a story from Mexico, which is also an old one that we've done.
Well, actually, he's from New Mexico, back when it was part of Mexico, which is where we are right now. We'll talk about that next week. We'll let you know about Albuquerque.
Right. There actually haven't been too many cast changes in that one. But we do have a brand new story, which we've never done before, which is the 4th question from China.
Yes, and that one's got the dragon in it.
That's me.
I like the dragon. And that one's fun, too, because I'm playing the young man. And, well, should we give away all the cast changes?
Well, hopefully the listeners will be able to come to a show, but we might mention that all 3 of us at different points. We changed genders in our roles, so it's quite a lot of fun.
Yep.
I think that could be one of the things that confuses people, but for the sake of reiteration, we really are a family.
Yes, we are. We just like to spruce things up a bit. Well, you can catch us this summer. We are booking lots and lots of shows at libraries across the country, from Arkansas to Massachusetts. We have so far over 40 shows booked. So hopefully we will be at a library near you. You can check our website for information. And if you can't wait till summer, you can come on down to Laurel, Mississippi, where we'll be performing on February 1st in the evening at the library in Laurel, Mississippi. We hope to see you there.
The Activated Storytellers perform at schools and libraries nationwide. On stage, we use American Sign Language, physical comedy, imaginative props, and a giant, oversized book to bring the stories to life. For booking information, check our website at www.activated-storytellers.com, where you can also find out when the Activated Storytellers will be performing near you, read a story, or order one of our audio CDs. Until next time.